To you, I mean, why is the Trump administration doing this? And as Kelly says, kicking people when they're down. Is it to save money or is it to send a message?
You know what these people are doing? They're choking us. They're choking all the hardworking taxpayers. We don't want to give a free ride to these lazy bums, and we're not being the Grinch in doing that and not giving them their meat pie.
But come on.
Derek,
you can't call them lazy bums. I mean, that's a broad generalization, and there are some people who are legitimately on these welfare benefits, and they really need them.
No, I can. Absolutely. I can call them lazy bums. Hold on a second, Kelly. Kelly, you had your word. They're being the Grinch because they're trying to dip into the pockets with wealth redistribution schemes to all the hardworking taxpayers. Now, hey, we're not heartless here. We're more than happy to give free food, meaning food stamps, to people who are legitimately, truly disabled as diagnosed by a doctor, or those who display by written documentation that weekly they've gone out and sought work and been denied. Anybody else has to go out and work and pay for their own food like the rest of us.
What about it, Kelly? I mean, he makes the point, though, that, and the point is from the Trump administration as well, that many people on the welfare rolls are draining the system.
That is so not true, and that's not the case. As I said before, they're getting $160 a month. I mean, this is help subsidizing them and giving them money for food. People are not, living off this, and they're not draining the system.
Kelly, they are, because this amounts to tens of billions of dollars. Kelly, this amounts to tens of billions of dollars. Taxpayers don't want constant redistribution of wealth schemes. Pay for their transportation, pay for their health care, pay for their food, pay for their cell phones, pay for everything. It's got to stop somewhere.
We're talking about it's helping people get food.
You made an incorrect legal assumption. This is not a states' rights issue. This is money coming from the federal government. The federal government doesn't have to give any of this money to the states.
The states' rights can waive it before.
No, that's not a states' rights issue. That's the federal government allowing the states to waive it. Now the federal government's saying no more and waiving this. Now think about this, Kelly.
Right,
just be honest.
So you're taking away a state's rights.
Kelly, be honest about this. Be honest about this.
They feel it's a right to waive it because the economy's...
The law only provides that they have to work half-time, 20 hours a week for 3 months and 36 months. That means this, that
But there's some people that work seasonal, and they don't have the opportunity to do that if they're a part-time job.
Sure they do. Go out.
Or working, for some time for the summer locations.
Get up off their behinds and do something. Get up off their behinds and do something in other seasons. This means that in February 2017, 20 hours in a week for a month. 9 months later, in November of 2017, 20 hours a week for a month. Skip all of 2018. In May of 2019, 20 hours a week for a month, and then you qualify for this, and people are complaining about that? But this is absurd.
Ken, part of the criticism is that the Trump administration is just out of touch with the people who rely on welfare. I mean, are they really on the ground hearing and listening to the people who need these benefits before they make cuts?
Sure, it's the same thing as with the illegal aliens.
Look at the comments. There's 140,000 comments about people about how that they shouldn't do this. Trump is not listening to the American people. That's why we need a new president. That's why people need to get out in 2020 and please vote.
There's 1,040,000 who are against this. This is patently absurd to keep giving these free rides.
Well, it's certainly an issue that's getting a lot of attention, and the Trump administration is making its plans. We'll see if activists will oppose it and maybe make some changes with the pressure that they provide. I want to thank you both, Ken Vecchio, as well as Kelly Hyman. Thank you for being here debating this issue on Stateside. Coming up.